For those of you just now tuning in, my name's CarmelOP. Welcome back to the Lightkeeper. We're just turning off the foghorn. That's really it at the moment. I'm waiting for things to get spooky, but hey, it's gonna happen sooner or later, right? So, and right now we're just talking about music. Okay, how do we turn this bad boy off? Do we just flip this switch? No. Ooh, hey, there's a valve here. Okay, let's see what this bad boy does. I don't know why that was off of the thing, but okay. Alright, let's see if anything spooky happens. I'll be honest, I'm one of those people that says most modern music is crap, but there is good stuff out there. It's just like video games. You gotta sift through the garbage to find stuff that you like. Oh, I guess we're gonna go over there, huh? Yeah, we're gonna go over there to the graveyard. It was the map. Okay, so okay, so the three's the lighthouse, the well, the dock, and the radio room. Okay. I'm kind of mad that some styles are gone, but I'm not toxic about it. I mean, so I'm tired. I wish there were more metal bands out. So this is why I like Sleep Token so much, is because they get a lot of people into metal, similar to Beartooth, because it's not all pure dirty vocals. They throw a lot of clean in there. So like if you think about like All That Remains, like their older stuff did that too, where they threw in a lot of clean vocals in there and still, you know, did some dirty stuff. It's an easy introduction for people. And like some of it's easy to listen to too. And then like, speaking of easy to listen to, I like doom metal the most because I can listen to that on my morning commute to work and, you know, not be out of my mind with it. I mean, most people do associate metal with dirty vocals though. That's the thing, you know. They associate metal with, you know, growls, screamo. That's what they associate it with. Is it right? No, but you understand the sentiment, right? Like there's no other way around it. There's nothing else you can do about it. But it just really depends too on how you feel. Okay, let's see what's going on with these birds over here by the graveyard, or the threes is what it's called on the map. Oh, there's a key here. Oh no. So that's why the birds are crying out. Yeah, because of the pigeon or the other bird that's dead. Do I want to open whatever door this unlocks? I'm waiting to like see a dude on the horizon or something. Is that someone? No, that's not someone there, is it? Growl and Screamo is just one subgenre of metal that honestly isn't even that prevalent. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying though. Like people associate metal with dirty vocals. I mean, that's biased because I don't listen to much of it. But that's what people associate with metal, is just that just voice, you know. It's not right. You're absolutely 100% correct. It's not right. If you listen to, I'm sure there's several songs with Howard Jones from Killswitch Engage that are cleanly sung, but are considered metal. But I say, like what I was saying is it gets people into it easily. Slayer got me into metal when I was like 9 years old. So I started off, like I listened to Breaking Benjamin a lot as a kid, like as a fucking cringe lord in high school. Then I found out about All That Remains, because at first I swore off metal. I thought it sounded like trash, did not like it, just couldn't stand it because I couldn't understand the lyrics. Then I found All That Remains. Then just kind of kept branching out. And then there was a point in time where I listened to nothing but dirty vocals. And then I'm waiting for like to see like somebody just standing out this window. But there was a time where I wouldn't listen to anything without dirty vocals. And then now I'm like, I guess when I'm older, like I'm tired of like all that high energy music. Later I got into new metal like Linkin Park and Korn. Dude, I saw Korn live once. I didn't even see them. We were there for, so it was at 2011, 2010, 2012 time frame. It was Rock on the Range in Columbus, Ohio. We are on stage 3. So there's 3 stages. So at any given point, 3 bands could be playing at the same time. It was a 3-day event too. You had the main stage, which was like a stadium. Then you had stage 2, which, you know, bigger, like a bigger traditional stage, and then a really small stage, which was stage 3 for like the smaller up and coming bands. So we were at stage 3, and then Korn got on stage 1, and they started playing that bass, and it rattled fucking everything across all 3 stages. It just shook every bit of metal, because that bass player, I don't know what the fuck he did with his setup, but it shook everything. Oh, the key is not compatible with this door. Okay. But yeah, I listened to some of Brian Head Welch's solo stuff. Not bad. It's kind of wild that he was in Korn as a guitarist. Dude, when Korn starts playing, it really does. Yeah, it like no shit. It rattled everything. Like it was their first song of the set too, and like just everything fucking shook. Everything shook. Nothing, like I was like, what in the fuck? I wasn't like, nobody was expecting it, unless I guess you've been to a Korn concert before. But my god, dude, I like, what the fuck? Just everything. It's too early to sleep. Well, what do I need to do? The key, and maybe the last guard left it for me. I need to find out what it unlocks. Okay, yeah, we can do that. But yeah, Brian Welch, he's doing his own thing now, which is fine. Oh, I guess it unlocks this, right? No. Dude, freak on Unleash Live when it goes go is something else. Okay, I'll have to. I mean, the band broke up, right? No, did the band break up? I know Brian's no longer a part of it. What's wild is he got clean from drugs, and he did his own solo project. He's a born again Christian. Like it, you know, he's doing his own thing, man. You know, I can respect him for it. I can respect that man for what he does. Okay, what is this? Okay, nothing. Okay, let's see if this opens this door. Ah, fuck, I don't like this one bit. Finding the carcass of a bird once or twice a week is nothing unusual on this forsaken island, but should you begin to see them every day scattered lifeless upon the ground, know that darker days are drawing near, yet no bird carries an omen as grave as the crow. Among keepers, none doubt its curse. Should you ever glimpse a living crow upon this lonely rock, be warned, calamity is at hand, a calamity not unlike the fate that befell the 3 keepers before you. Okay, so when we see the crow, it's over for us, essentially, is what I'm hearing. Okay, here's a generator. Okay. A lot of nothing going on. Let's see here. Invite Anime has some screaming, but it has a lot of melodic vocals as well. Yeah, and like, you know, as I've said, as I've gotten older, like I kind of... Like, Lorna Shore was like the most recent, like, closest thing to black metal I've listened to in a while. Which I listened to that whole album. I wasn't a fan of it. I was more of a fan of that Dancing Like Flames song. It's a 3-parter from them because that's really a beautiful 3-part song. That's really that's the only thing I've listened to that's pure dirty vocals in a hot minute. No, I take that back. Rivers of Nile's last album was nothing but dirty vocals, and I loved it. That's the one I got a signed poster of. I saw them in Nashville 22. Okay, so the key doesn't go here. Listening to Death actually made me dress all black a few years back. Yeah, that was a beautiful song. Okay, so we got a key. We gotta find out where it goes to. Okay, so let's go to the well, I guess. The well have a lock on it? I don't think so. Unless it unlocks that down there. There's an old ass anvil here as well. I don't think the well had a lock on it. Nope. Yeah, let's check the boathouse, dockhouse, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Rivers of Nile, dude, they were great live. And then so Dance Gavin Dance, they just released an album, but Tillian left. I get it, he had some allegations against him, like I get it, they didn't want to be associated with it, and I think he left on his own accord as well. But you got a point with old metal, the way they record them has aged really badly. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's nobody's fault either, it's just the way it is. Okay, so I need a crowbar for that. Yeah, it's just the way it is. But yeah, Dance Gavin Dance just released an album. Tillian's off of it. I think he started his own project too. I'm waiting on Chemist to start a new album, or to release a new album, because like their last album was in 21 or 22. They released like a two-song single album, whatever you want to call it. Like I'm ready for their next album. That's all I want. I just want the next album. Okay, well, if I can find out where this fucking goes, this key goes to. Is there anything in here? No. No, there's nothing locked in here. Wait, maybe this? Oh, there we go. It just took me fucking 30 minutes to figure it out. Okay, a bunch of notes. All right, get to reading. I'm leaving this note because there are things about this island you won't be told. If you knew them, you'd never agree to stay here. Back in 1912, 3 men were stationed at this lighthouse: Jonathan, William, and Victor. They were all experienced, reliable, and in good health. When they arrived 2 weeks later, when the relief boat came, everything had gone wrong. The light was out, the rooms were a mess, furniture broken, windows smashed. The strangest part was that the men were gone. Not a single body was found, only bloodstains, torn clothing, and signs that they went through something terrible before they disappeared. Take this as a warning. This place is not as quiet as it looks. Okay. Beneath the lighthouse stands a cellar locked and long forsaken. They say no man should enter it, and perhaps that is true, yet I know what lies within. Shadows, whispers, remnants of those who came before us. It was Father Abraham who dared to break the silence. In the dust of that hidden chamber, he uncovered signs mark that spoke of no natural fate. He was certain that the 3 missing men had been claimed by sea devils. For days he labored, placing holy symbols across the island, hoping to drive the creatures away, but his prayers found no mercy. The men never returned, their bodies were never found, and still, Abraham swore he felt the presence of the drowned ones, their wailing cries twisting through the wind like broken glass. Remember this: the 3 crosses by the withered tree are not graves. No earth holds their remains. Abraham placed them only as a token, a warning, a memory of what the sea itself chose to swallow. Father Abraham stands before the lighthouse, raising a large cross high into the storm. He seems to be forcing back unseen demons as if the very tower itself had become cursed. The image carries a sense of dread, like a desperate attempt to hold back something overwhelming. They need to work on their punctuation, because I've noticed a few things going wrong there. One genre that is gone is grunge, but I'm glad that it is. I was always half and half on grunge. The long sea journey is draining me tonight. I should rest early. Yeah, you should. You should rest early. Alice in Chains is no more. I'm trying to think of other grunge bands. I really can't. Oh God, are we gonna fall asleep, wake up, and see somebody standing above us? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Who knows? How'd Warhammer go? I won, and it was so games that I win in a blowout, like I'm not happy with, right? Because like I'm not challenged at that point, and you know my buddy, he's trying a new army. I didn't bring like a overpowered list or anything, but I brought a strong list, and it's his faction that he chose. They don't really have that wide of a model range, so he only has so many answers to so many challenges. So you know, it felt bad. You know, it was a good game, but it wasn't a good game, if that makes sense. So you're glad Nirvana and Pearl Jam are gone? Yeah, Nirvana. I'm not gonna lie, I was really never a fan of Nirvana. Not in the least bit. Okay, that's a bird. Oh, that's a giant fucking crow. Jesus. That crow was huge. Ruh-roh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I only like Pearl Jam's 10 album. I have one song from them on my phone. It's Jeremy. That's a good song. I think it was based off like an actual event too. King Jeremy the Wicked. That's your favorite song from that album? Yeah. It's a good song. I need to go back and re-listen to it live then. The sun is rising, I should turn the light off. Okay. I'm waiting on... So like if you've played Dear Esther, I'm waiting like for me to like walk down this hallway, a random person be standing there, when I go to actually look, it disappears. And also, why is there only one dude here? Shouldn't there be like a group of two? Was it yeah, it was Pearl Jam. They did a cover of oh fuck, Last Kiss, I think it's called. Oh where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. I think that's what it's called, Last Kiss. They did a cover of that. That was a beautiful song they did. I didn't like Nirvana's or more Kurt's attitude. I think people like Nirvana because of the drama that was surrounding Kurt. You know? Because the fact that I think, was it the bass player? Or no? I know her name was Courtney. I can't remember what her name was. I can't remember if he married her or was just dating her. But I know they had a kid together. Oh, there's blood. What the hell, where did this blood come from? Fucking good question. For a person that hated drama, he attracted a hell of a lot of it. I mean, he was probably attractive by 90s standards, you know? Can I not? Okay. So he, you know, probably, like, a lot of girls liked him. Oh no, a dead bird, it's blood dripping onto the lamp, weird. Okay, well, it's not a crow, so I'm not really worried about it. I need to clean the light. Okay, well. What are we gonna see? Something's gonna pop up in the center of the light. So here's a question. Here's a question. If let's see here. If Kurt Cobain hadn't passed away, would Dave Grohl still have formed the Foo Fighters? Or would he have stayed with Nirvana? You know? I'm not glad that these bands are gone. I'm just glad that the genre died after the band stopped playing. Well, yeah. I mean, the genre, I wasn't a fan of the genre. Well, let's say Kurt never, you know, let's just say Kurt stayed on heroin but never died from it, right? Let's say that. Like, would Dave have stayed? I mean, he probably would have left the band over drug use. I could swear there's like more. There's several musical artists that have left their bands over drug use. I know Brian Welch was one. Actually, what's our current objective? A thick fog is rolling in. I must activate the foghorn. I'm half and half on Foo Fighters. I'm half and half on them. They made a dumbass movie. I know that. They made a dumb movie. I mean, if you got a ton of money and you don't know what to do with it, it's only natural to do something stupid like that. But I'm trying to think of who else left over drugs. I know there's a ton of bands that kick members out over drug use. Tim Feerick of Dance Gavin Dance, he overdosed though. God, I can't think of any others. Okay, I need burning charcoal. Okay, give me some matches. Molly Crew didn't leave over drugs, they only got closer. Yeah. Oh, and if you listen to like Axl Rose of oh, fuck, I can't remember. I know his name, but I can't think of the band name. Axl Rose, he's on fucking drugs all the time and it fried his vocal cords, but he still sounded great. Same with Ozzy. I'm surprised Ozzy didn't die of a drug overdose. Honestly, the morning feels refreshing. I could use another cigarette in this open air. So I either read it or there's a hearsay story about it I heard about Ozzy. This was back in the day. I think this was back when the Osbourne show would... Fuck. Out of all the things I've lost, I miss my mind the most. Ozzy. Yeah. I think it was when his show was out, somebody told me, or you know, like long after his show was over, somebody told me that he went to a doctor and his doctor asked him like why he was on all these medications, and he told the doctor like, hey, because the other doctor says I need to be on all of these, and this, you know, the doctor he was talking to was like, no, and took him off a bunch of shit. So I guess one of his doctors was like just handing him just drugs to do it. Wait, this isn't a woodworking class? No, bro, it's not a woodworking class. Oh, it looks like we're about to work some wood. Hold up. I'm surprised Metallica's still around. I'm surprised they're just not done. I think Kiss is done. I think they're done making music. There's The Crow. I know Paul Stanley has a few solo projects. I don't know if Gene Simmons does. Kiss is done for sure. Yeah, I just know they're really old. What the fuck was that? What's going on over here? Okay, something by the well. Slayer is done. Yeah, so Metallica's still around. Slash, I think he does like, I think he does appearances for like some of the bigger bands. Fuck, what band? He was in the same band as Axl Rose, right? Slash. What is the name of that band? It's so... Oh, God. They wrote Welcome to the Jungle. Fuck. What's the name of that band? Guns N' Roses, thank you. God, I couldn't think of... I know two of the members' names, but I can't think of the band. But yeah, Slash is still around. Oh no, not the light. Oh God, it's a lot of blood. Oh God, the whole fountain's full of blood. Okay. Again, the birds are restless. What's happening this time? Well, I'm standing right here. I think... Okay, that's not a crow that's dead, but it is another dead bird. Yet another dead bird. There must be some meaning behind these deaths. I think Megadeth, bro, like, that is the band I cannot stand the most. The reason is all their music literally sounds the same. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Who's... oh, no. Now it's getting spooky. Here we go. Coming to get him. That and the lead singer guitarist is an asshat. Yeah, but anyway, like I had a butt. Like I was working at Walmart, and I had a guy I worked with. We'd hang out in the car, eat lunch, whatever. And he was really big into Megadeth. So he threw in a Megadeth album. He'd been listening to it for like a week or so. I was like, hey man, you got anything else by them? Because like I'm kind of over this album. He's like, sure man. And he throws in another Megadeth album. I swear to God, I thought he was fucking with me because I could swear he threw in the same exact album because it sounded 100% the same. I thought he was fucking with me. Oh, there's keys over there. Uh-oh. I thought for sure he was messing with me. Because he got kicked out of Metallica and spent the next decade talking trash about Metallica. Yeah, and then also like Metallica's lucky they're still around, not alive, around. They're still lucky they're around because of what Lars Ulrich tried to do back when Napster was big, or LimeWire or whatever. Because he was going after people, wasn't he? Like regular people, right? Or like he was just being a prick about downloading music. One of those two things. Okay, making sure he's not down the hallway here. Oh, well, does this open this door? No, okay. A secret key is not compatible. Okay, well, let's, I'd imagine since this is a psychological horror, like all the... Why did it turn blue all of a sudden? I'm scared. I don't know what direction to go. It sounded like it came from in here. No, that door's still locked. Okay, let's just keep it going. Barry's upstairs. No. Okay. All right. For those of you watching live, it is greatly appreciated that you